It's 2020, it's the Bitcoin halvening. Is this the biggest single event in cryptocurrency history? Now the halvening might sound like a horror movie, but it isn't. Back in 2008, when Satoshi Nakamoto founded Bitcoin, the whole premise of what this was a kind of different approach to the current financial system. When we had the big financial crash, a lot of trust was lost in the system, and blockchain technology came around to replace the need for the intermediary service of a bank. So now we have Bitcoin, and you can move coins around the world, and I can pay you directly with no form of government, bank, or regulatory body in the middle. Now, in order for all these coins to be processed, of course, it requires mining power. So you're probably familiar that Bitcoin is mined with somewhat similar machines to those behind me. Satoshi was a really clever guy, and he knew that if people were going to donate computer power towards processing all these Bitcoin transactions, that there needed to be some type of financial incentive to do so. So the way this originally works, for those of you that don't know, is every block of Bitcoin, every 10-minute transaction, a certain amount of Bitcoins are paid out to all the people that are mining as a thank you. So when this started back in 2008, 2009, every 10-minute block, 50 Bitcoins was paid out to all of the miners. And one of the clever systems that was integrated into this system was Satoshi knew from the beginning that over time there needed to be some type of mechanism to make this process harder and harder and harder, so that it would reduce the amount of coins that were produced. And obviously his logic was, if you reduce supply and increase demand as things would get more popular over time, that would have a very positive effect on the price of Bitcoin. So obviously now, as we sit here 10 years into Bitcoin, we've gone through multiple halvenings already. That happens every 210,000 blocks of Bitcoin. So if you divide that by 10 minutes, it's approximately every 4 years. On the 12th of May, we estimate this year, 2020, we're going to go through the next halvening, reducing the reward for Bitcoin from 12.5 down to 6.25 every 10 minutes. So people always ask me the very simple question, Josh, is now a great time to buy Bitcoin before the halvening? Should I get some before it gets even harder to get? And my answer has been the same answer since I got into this market way back in 2013. Get into Bitcoin yesterday. At the time of filming today, Bitcoin's done a huge rise overnight. We've gone up nearly $800 in the past few hours. Banks around the world are printing trillions of dollars. Quantitative easing effectively is taking place in many different places. And lots of investors want to move their money now into more intelligent places. So gold, silvers, the kind of Bitcoins, crypto assets where you can't just print more and more of these things. There's a finite amount. Ultimately, nobody knows what the price of Bitcoin is going to do. It could go up, it could go down, and it really depends upon the time scale. If this is something that you're looking into to try and make a quick buck in the next few weeks, I'd caution very strongly against that, because the prices of Bitcoin historically, when we're going through a big transition like we will do soon, exceptionally volatile. It could go up $1,000 a day, down $1,000 a day. We just don't know. So tread with caution, but on a longer term projection, things are looking very, very positive indeed. So I'm Josh at Easy Crypto. We're going to be giving out advices and informations amongst the Bitcoin halvening, altcoins, what coins to mine, where you can make some money in the sector, all sorts of crypto goodness. So for a wide education of the blockchain and crypto space from one of the UK's leading companies, give us a like, give us a subscribe, have a look around our channel, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.